be shy.
Becky, knowing that you guys have lost a couple of your midfielders, how do you feel now with that? I mean, on the defending side.
Yeah, I feel like as a player that's gone through this a lot, like teams are always going to change. They never look the same season to season, and so you always have to make adjustments. And losing Lindsay and losing Ange is always going to be tough. They cover a lot of ground. They do a lot of great things, and so it's just finding the players and then training them up as best as they can be, putting them out there and letting them grow each game. It's a process, and I think we have the players here that can fill those shoes. They are big shoes to fill, but I think it's a process, and I think we'll get there.
What's it been like this first week or two, just getting back in the groove for you physically, and then the new coach and the whole thing? Just kind of talk about what the experience has been like so far.
Yeah, so personally, I came in, I decided to freeze some eggs over the break, and so I was physically a little bit more deconditioned than I wanted to be. So picked up a few knocks getting back, but I've been feeling really good the last few weeks, been training fully. And then as you're training fully, you're coming in with a new technical staff that's introducing new tactics, potentially new formations, those sorts of things. But I've really enjoyed Rian. I've really enjoyed how she coaches. I like her dynamic. I like Mike Norris a lot. He just got introduced to us over in Bend. So it's a great staff, and it's a really energetic group, and we're just really chomping at the bit, really want to get going.
What's her favorite new drill? Do you have a favorite new drill that you didn't do last year? Or?
She loves transition rondos. Like, that is definitely her thing. Mark Parsons was the 4-goal game, and now I think we got Rian with the transition rondos.
With speaking on players in and out and new players coming in, what's the energy been like since you guys have been training?
The camaraderie has been really great. I think you've got a good mix of players that have been around a lot and new faces, and that's always a great injection of energy with the consistency of the experienced players. And it's been a lot of fun. It's fun getting to know the younger players. Each year I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm so much older than you. But it's been really great. I would say at times we're almost over energetic. Our trainings can actually be hectic because everyone wants to do so much. But that's a great thing to have in preseason.
Your reaction to the CBA, you've been around this for a long time, and mostly what was that like for you to go through that and see it finally happen?
I'm thrilled about the CBA. I played in the WPS, and we were trying to get a CBA. We were trying to be recognized as a union, and we never got there. It's taken a while for us in the NWSL to be recognized as a union and then to actually have our first CBA executed. And it's just going to up the standards. It's going to protect the players. It just does so many good things. And it's truly monumental in women's professional soccer in the U.S. to have that first CBA. And I am thrilled to be a part of that PA.
How does it help you emotionally, maybe going into the season, do you take a deep breath and say, finally, and maybe one last thing to worry about?
Yes, it is women's soccer. There's always something to worry about. So to have the CBA off the plate, that is settling for sure. It's nice to go into a season knowing just the policies and the things that can be enforced. And if we have problems with things, we actually have a CBA that says this is a problem. We're going to file a grievance until the league fixes it. So to have those protections and that, it's settling, and it feels just really, really good.
One more question. What do you think about the league in Europe? I mean, a lot of the players from the U.S. are migrating to that league. Is that one of your goals? You have signed one more year right now with the Thorns.
Personally, a goal of mine, I've always wanted to stay in the U.S. I wanted to help grow this league. I do understand that this league is now at a point where it's pretty stable. We've got great players that are coming in, and so I know some of my American teammates, they want to play overseas. They want to experience that because it's a whole new soccer culture that you get to be a part of and you get to grow and learn. And I got to play in Norway for about 4 months. I got to play in Champions League, and it's truly an amazing experience. And when they come back here or come back with the national team, then they're just adding things to the table that they learned overseas. So I think it's really great that the leagues all across the world are bigger and they're growing and they're more competitive. And I'm always going to believe the NWSL is the best, but that's just my opinion.
that was going to be my next question.
Well, I love the NWSL. I love how competitive every single game is from top to bottom. On any given day, any team can win. I just think the players are quality. It's a tough league to play in with how big the states are and the travel and everything and the schedule. But I love this league.
Anything else?
Becky, you're heading into the league's 10th season, right? You've got 2 new teams coming in. Do you feel secure about this league at this point?
I would love to tell you 100% I feel secure about this league. I've unfortunately been through a league that's already folded, and I was surprised by that when it happened. But I think we've gotten to the 10th year, which is multiples more than we did of the last professional leagues. And I think we're getting these expansion teams some really great owners. And so I think the league is just going to continue to grow and to expand and become more and more stable. I hope we get more sponsors. I hope we get more eyes on the product that we have, some more broadcasting deals and things like that. But I think this league is going to continue to be around and to grow exponentially.
Given the turbulence that kind of happened last season and is continuing a little bit into this season, are you encouraged by the fact that sponsors have not departed in droves? They're sticking around, and indeed, you know, some of the sponsorships are getting stronger, like with Ally Bank.
Yeah, I'm glad that those sponsors are getting stronger. I think they're also demanding that the league fixes itself. We had a very tragic year last year, and we're still feeling the ramifications of that. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done around that, but it's good to have sponsors. It's good to feel supported and to know that they're investing, and hopefully they'll see a return on that investment.
With the the Challenge Cup schedule released now, that first game against OL Reign, is there anything that you see? I know it's so long ways away, but anything that you see as a team that you kind of want to focus on, anything specific?
As like a rivalry, or just
No, just as
the
a team.
Reign in general?
Yeah, just as a team.
I mean, they're always going to be our adversaries. I think we didn't do as well against them last season as we hoped to do. So I think starting the season off with a real, I don't want to say punch in the face, but maybe a punch in the face, but a real statement game against them, I think would really set the tone for us.
Perfect. We'll wrap on that one. Thank you, Becky.
All right.